My name is Molly, and I'm a senior at UMass Amherst. So I know many undergraduate students struggle with the question, what am I going to do with my life? But when I came to CFSI, I came knowing exactly what I wanted to do and exactly how I was going to do it. This semester, I've been interning with 826 Boston as well, at the Berkeley School in Dorchester. And my belief about what I want to do with my life has been challenged multiple times. From discovering a way to work with students without being a teacher, to learning about the educational policies that desperately need reform, I've questioned my role in education more than once over the past few months. But the biggest challenge that I faced was with my special project. It was a series of 4 lesson plans meant for an ESL class that would result in the publication of 60 student poets, or so I thought. I spent weeks designing the lessons, and my mentor even told me that she was really proud of the detail level that was involved. But when I was really excited to implement them, and I was really nervous as well, and when I expected the students to be just as excited as I was, and I was really passionate about it, and I thought they would be too, but they weren't. When the time came to implement the lessons, they seemed really bored and reluctant. I couldn't get their attention, and this was a class that I had connected with before and I've worked with many times. And anyone who knows me knows that ESL students are my favorite students in the world. So I couldn't imagine what went wrong. My immediate thought was that my lessons must have been boring or they must have been tough. And I wasn't a real teacher anyway, so I probably wasn't capable to do this. So I began to adjust the lessons and I tried them again. I had the same results the next time and the same feelings. So I asked my mentor, what if I'm not meant to be a teacher? I thought to myself, after all of this planning and the whole semester almost over, was it pointless? But I found out a missing piece of information that I didn't know before, which was that the students had been working on poems the whole semester. So they were bored because they had already written so many poems. So I tried again because I figured it wasn't me in the situation, and so I needed to figure out a way to engage them better. So I tried the same lessons again, readjusted, and the lesson was slowly improved. I organized the students into smaller groups, and they seemed to be more engaged. By the time the final lesson came, the students brought in poems that they had written. They were beautiful poems that really inspired me, and some even made me laugh. Not every student submitted a poem, and the number went from 60 students to 33. But the poems that were created were really beautiful, and they were very uniquely Burke. So this is one of my favorite poems that I want to share with you. Dear me, I am proud of being a Latina, proud of being in an amazing culture. Siempre en la misma. Mommy always giving me a lecture. Limpia la casa, dice ella. Alone in this world, I love my curls. Always eating habichuelas. My grandma is always in la cocina. Poems like this made me realize that it's okay to be challenged and to not have life planned out with so much detail. And you just have to readjust and readjust. Being a senior in college and having life just at the beginning of your fingertips and having your life plan challenged is really scary. But going forward, I'm not only considering being a teacher, but I'm also considering educational reform. And I know all I have to do is be willing to readjust. And so I encourage you guys to do something that my mentor once said to me, which is lean into the uncomfortable. Challenge yourself and be willing to readjust. And when you do, you'll be capable of really great things.